My name is Bevan Shaw. I was born in November 1926.
I'm Mark Shaw. I've been farming since November 1971. Eastern Ridge is about 4 k's from Buntine, in the northern part of the central Wheatbelt.
I'm Nick Shaw. I've been farming since 2012. We farm just over 14,000 arable acres.
My dad took the first farm up in 1915 before we went to the First World War. When I first come back in 1946 after the war, it was just getting towards the end of the horse age. There was no tractors around. I would have cleared over 90% of the home place, Eastern Ridge. It was pretty hard going for all farmers, I think, around about that time. And I know that I was trying to get out of the horses and get into the tractors. And once we got into the tractors, of course, well, the farming gradually got easier and easier, but it took a long while. From what I can remember, there was only just the one type of fertiliser, and that was it. And nothing like they got nowadays with all the fancy different types of fertiliser you can get. If it didn't do any good with the fertiliser, that was too bad.
I started farming in November 1971. Well, it was completely different to what it is now. No mobile phones, bagged superphosphate. We were carting wheat in bulk, but in small 10-tonne, 8 to 10 tonne loads. A 20-tonne truck was a big truck in those days. It was 8-tonne truck with a 5-tonne trailer. I enjoyed growing the crops. I really liked to see the crops. And the fertiliser, the inputs into the cropping, the science behind it was quite fascinating. Well, I just liked the idea of being on the farm. Just like the isolation, and my mates were back here, and farms were a lot closer together. Farmers were closer together in those days, so I could slip over to my mate's place. And there was a lot more people there than what there is now.
Yeah, I guess I just love the relaxed lifestyle and like being out in the paddock, and whether it's in a tractor or doing a bit of fencing or, you know, being out and outdoors, I guess, is what I've always liked. Some of the tough decisions year in, year out is when to start seeding and how much fertiliser to put on, and, you know, whether you do that nitrogen top up or not. And then I guess some of the bigger decisions are whether to buy a farm or when to expand, I guess. And whether you're doing the right thing is always a challenge. My vision is just to keep on expanding and improving, I guess, improving our soils and trying to increase our yields and carry on from where my grandfather started, I guess. I feel pretty privileged to carry on. I mean, I think I'm actually 4th generation now, so and yeah, starting a family this year, so could well be 5th generation down the track, and yeah, it makes me, pretty proud, I guess, to be a part of it and to have the opportunity to carry on farming and hopefully keep the Shaw family name going.